It feels really, really good to be, back into my creativity, So what I decided to do was to just set up in my office for now. I just got this urge to start building up the nose. It's just a little start, And then I know how I get when I tap into my inner creativity. There'll be no stopping me. I haven't sculptured for so long. And, I just kind of feel my way through it. I never really know what method's going to work best. Now, where's my piece? I cut a piece of cardboard. I've done a blue Peter. This is a bit of cardboard I did earlier. Oh gosh, I'm so messy. I'm such a messy artist. It's just so liberating. So I'm in my office because it's nice and warm, and I just couldn't bring myself to go down into my studio that's in the basement. Sometimes it's just a bit cold down there, It's more cozy in my office. So, I haven't done this stuff for so long. So, it's all about feeling my way through the vibe, Just that's what it is. It's all about the vibe. Right. It looks a little bit... I'll have to spread it over a bit because it doesn't look very central. Although, it will be when I've finished. I'm so messy. So, the main thing is that I've got started. You guys have been so patient with me. I would have done a live, however, I think it's a bit rude. Seeing as it's what time now? What time is it? Let me see. Well, it's 2:15 a.m. and my creativity is flowing, so I'm going for it. Now, the way I'll see this is that these glasses will kind of sit about there. So, the face can move over a bit. Oh gosh, the glue's leaking out. What I really need is a stand for my glue gun. Right, I found one now that I can use. So let me cut off some more cardboard. I did promise you that I would start sculpturing and show you what I do. Let me just get this glue off because I'm making a mess. The good thing is, this is just the base. So, I'm kind of just making it up. Well, I'm not making it up. I'm feeling my way through the vibrations. My creative flow, Now, I don't seem to have much glue. So, because I wasn't planning on starting, yet, because I've been doing other things that I'll tell you about soon. See, I like my other glue gun because you can turn it on and off. This is just like one of those box standard glue guns. So what I want to do is invest. I mean, if any of you know of a really good glue gun, please let me know, because I was looking at a USB one the other day. However, the battery life was so rubbish. It was like an hour and a half to charge for half an hour, or like 40 minutes use, and I was like, what? So you charge it for an hour and a half and you get 40 minutes? No, it's okay. So anyway, kind of build up the nose first, and then after that I start building up the face, the rest of the face. But just make a start, really. Just making a start, That's what it's about. And I've got to be fast with the glue because you can waste glue like that, with these glue guns. Ow, I always burn myself. It gets really hot. You've got to be careful, with the glue. But this one, you can't turn it off, so it's a bit naff really, because my glue's wasting. It's kind of burning down while so I'm trying to do this really quickly. But I've got this cardboard that I salvaged yesterday. I've got loads of cardboard, but this is really soft, so it's very workable, you know, which I like. I want to give him, I think it's going to be a man, because it started off as a woman, but when I drew it, I think it was a man that was coming through, but we'll see. We'll see how the face builds up and what it ends up being like. I think the main thing is that I've made a start and you guys are here with me. Like I say, another time I'll do a live, because when it's not like the early hours of the morning, not everybody wants to be woken up by my creativity. But the rubbish artist is at play. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. I haven't done this for so long. This is like, you know, this is like, I mean, it's New Year's Eve. Well, it's not now. It's actually New Year. And this is like the equivalent of going out and getting, you know, having, well, I don't drink, so this is the equivalent of going out and having a drink for New Year's. So when people say, what did you do for New Year's? Wow, I did some creativity and I felt blooming wonderful for it. See, that's glue's wasting if I don't hurry up. So there's a knack to it, you know, keep it moving really. But I also have these webs of stringy bits of glue. So yeah, now I might have gone a bit high with this, high up in the face, but we haven't built up the rest of the face, that's why it kind of looks like this. So I thought if I just started on the nose this evening, well, this morning, before I go to sleep, I give thanks. I'm getting it everywhere, because I'm really messy, like I say. But anyway, the creativity is flowing. So, can you see how I shape the nose? I really get my hands into this. This is why I never tend to have nice nails, because, don't mind my nails, it's just that being a rubbish artist, my nails never survive. It's like my overalls as well. They're all full of paint and everything. You can tell that I've been busy in them. No artist wants clean overalls, like they never do any work, do they? Anyway, you see like how it's kind of building up now. It's not, I'm going to have to move the drawing over a bit because I've gone over a bit, but you know, the main thing is this cardboard is very workable. It's like putty. It's like, you know, like working with clay. Right, it looks terrible at the moment, but there's a knack to this, and this is what I'm going to show you. But my glue's going. Right, so I just kind of like I say, I feel my way through it. It's not about making it up, it's about feeling my way through it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just work until my glue runs out, and then I'll have to get some in a few days when I can get to somewhere that's open and I can get some more glue. The funny thing is, I never used to use a glue gun. I used to just actually use glue and stick it. My gosh, now it's much easier, but like I say, I want a really like industrial glue gun, a really good one, you know, like not these box standard cheap ones, because they are really cheap glue guns, you know. They're about, well, in the UK you can get them for about £5. So anyway, now it's time to start making the nostrils. Now these are always the tricky bits. Yeah, that's the tricky bit, but the glue's melting so fast, so I have to just carry on, really. So this is me, and I did promise you for a long time, and I'm so grateful for you still following me, because I haven't been doing any creativity for the longest time. So I've got to work out now how I will do this nose. This is what I do, you see. I just feel my way through it. Every piece is so different, and this is what's unique about it, because I'm using old bits of cardboard that were going in the bin that would have ended up in landfill, and you know, creating things out of it. Now, how I usually do the nose is I get a longer bit. I won't get out my cardboard cutter because it makes a lot of noise, and there's no need really. This cardboard is so soft, I can just cut it, you know. So usually I get out my, it goes down a treat when I do my workshops, because especially when it's children, because they love them and they're so safe. But I've got some electronic scissors like cardboard cutters. I don't know if you've seen them. They don't just cut cardboard, they cut all kinds of things. So what I usually do here is I bend it round in a way like, you know, so this is a bit high, so cut it in half again. Kind of just chilling out with me really. I would have been live, like I say, if it wasn't early hours of the morning. You know, I need to start taking you guys on the journey now. You've waited long enough, and we're in the new year now, and I have a bit more time because things have changed a bit for me, because Makeda Esi has given up her day job. Yes, I have, because I'm so busy. I've got so much to do on my mission and my purpose, but yeah, it's that time. So you're going to be seeing me doing a lot more art, and this was always the plan. And workshops, you know, and I'm also going to be teaching you guys online at some point. So watch this space, it's going to be quite interesting. So this is how I kind of just get on with it, you know. Like I say, this is all, I go with however I feel, you know. That's what I do. I kind of just go with the feel. You know, this is nice cardboard. So this kind of shapes the nostrils usually, but I'm trying to work out how best to do it, because yeah, that's alright. So, oh gosh, the glue's just melting away. This is the only thing with these cheap ones, you know. There's no control over them. Look, I've just wasted all that glue. It's no good now, because it's waiting, it's just melting while it's waiting for me, you know. Let's see if I can do this. This is just going to, looks terrible at first, you know. But it always works out in the end, funny enough. So I hope it's worth it, because you've been waiting a long time to start seeing me do something. Like I say, I usually just use glue, but this glue gun, although, like I say, I'm very messy. I don't claim to be a tidy, clean, organised artist. I mean, I'm a rubbish artist, you know. I always work with clean packaging though. I never ever go in bins. Ew. I'm a rubbish artist that's really, really doesn't like touching anything cringy. Right. So just put some glue on that. See, the glue's gone. It's all over my hands as well. I'm not selling this very well, am I? I mean, you might be a lot tidier than me when it comes to doing this bit. I should have just got a better glue gun. However, I'm going with the feel of it. I'm just feeling it tonight, you know. Starting off as I mean to go on into 2026, you know. Doing what I do best. This is where I feel so free, so stress-free, you know, just in my zone, you know. The nose looks terrible. It won't always look like that, I promise you. We'll get there. We will get there. Just trying to do some nostrils. I think this might, like I say, it might end up being a man. Yeah, like that. Right. It's all about the... Some people would say trial and error. I would say vibes and motion. You know, I would say it's all about the vibration and how you're feeling it, rather than trial and error. It's all about the vibes. Oh my gosh, I'm nearly stuck to the thing myself. It's going all round. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. No. You see, the good thing is, this is just the underbase. This is just the foundation, you know. Obviously, it's not going to look like this. One day, I plan to do one where you can just see the raw materials that I've used underneath the sculpture. You see, this is why I never have nice nails. Look, can you see? This is what happens, you see. Can't have nice nails and be a sculptor. Well, I don't think you can. Well, I can't anyway. Right, okay, that's getting there. I said I'm going to build up this nose, some of it anyway, before I go to bed. And that's my aim, and I'm going to stick to it. Right, so... Ow! Ah! Hot glue. Careful when you use these things, yeah? Because it does hurt when you get burnt with it for a split second. Like I say, I'm really messy. I could do with something to hold it down. Come on now. Yeah. When you're a rubbish artist, this is what happens. You have to persevere. It's all about the trying different ways, because, you know, like I said, I'm self-taught, you know. It comes from within. It comes from within. Am I getting there with this nose? What do you think? Give me some comments when you wake up and you see this video, or when you're coming from your New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Tell me what you think. Ow! Oh my gosh, look at my nails. Look at my nails. Oh my gosh, it won't come off. I think I need more practice with this nail, with this glue gun. So, I hope I can get this glue off my hands afterwards. Right, that nostril's a little bit wide for me. I think it's doing how I usually do it. Okay. I don't want it to look the same as every sculpture that I do. Not that it will, because all my work always looks different. Because obviously you can't do the same thing, it's different vibes, different pieces of material. It's quite a wide nose and I like that. You know, proud of those features, you know. But I think the face, like you see, will change structure. Probably looks a mess to you right now. I can kind of see past it. I suppose it's a bit like, you know, when somebody has a, you know, when they're renovating a property and they think they can see how it will look. Some people just see a building site and some people can see how it will look. You know, right, the glue is just melting away. Let me think what's best for this now. Let me think. I love working like this because I just kind of get a vibe and I just go for it, you know. Trial and error. Sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. Works brilliant, you know. I don't think there's any wrong way or right way when it comes to creativity. I don't think so. Well, I'm getting there. And then I suppose I should go to bed. Do you see how it's getting there? Well, let me show you. Give you an idea. Oh, I'll give you an idea of how it's getting there. See how it's getting there? I mean, the lips are going to move, everything's going to move across a bit. I don't do symmetrical anyway, so it doesn't have to be in the middle. But you see, these, oh gosh, what's going on? See these bits, so it looks so brutal, but you know, got to get it right. That's it. Getting there. Oh, my glues thingy, where's my scissors? Ah, here we are. Right, so thank you for chilling out with me if you watched this video. Thank you for your time. And I hope I'm inspiring you. Maybe you might like to get involved in one of my rubbish art workshops. And also, another day, I'm going to tell you all about my rubbish art challenge that's coming soon. Yeah, that's another day. So, oops, wow, that just shot out of there all over my canvas. And this is what's good, because this is just the base. Ow, burnt myself. I shouldn't be doing this in my office. However, I didn't fancy going into my studio tonight. Another day I'll take you in there. If you can get past the mess. No, I'm not happy with that bit. I need to get that bit off there. Because the shape's not coming. Need that there. But you know, the good thing about these sculptures, once they're done, they are solid. You know, solid. So, let me see. I need a longer piece now. I need to cut a longer piece. That's a good bit. I'm just going to get that off. Nothing goes to waste when you're a rubbish artist. Nothing goes to waste when you are a rubbish artist, you know? Let me just test this. Gotta test it out. Right now it's about building up the structure. And then, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get this glue off. I've got it all over my lamp. Oh my gosh. I've got it all over everything. Oh dear. The joys. The joys of being a rubbish artist. Well, do you see how it's coming together now? Can you see how it's coming together? The structure's coming. It's a bit hard when it's all in like cardboard, but the structure is coming. Oh, I feel proud of myself now. And so you should, Makeda. It's been so long. You've been promising people forever. And now you've done it. You've made a start. Yep. You've made a start. See how I do it. This is the rubbish artist doing what she does best. Master sculptor in action. I'm enjoying this. Oh my gosh, it's so liberating. I feel so free when I do this. It's such a stress reliever because that's how I started. That's how I started sculpturing. Using recycled materials. This is how I started. Relieving stress. Believe it or not. Oh my gosh. See, it's coming together. Now, if I can be really zoning into my creativity, then I can really work on this over a bit of time. It's not to be rushed, like I said before, and I will say it again. Sculpture builds patience, and patience builds sculpture. Do you see how it's shaping now? It's almost like I'm carving it with the cardboard. We're getting there. You see, when I get into it, sometimes I'll stay up all night because the creativity, I've tapped into my inner creativity now, and it's like, I don't want to shut off. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh wow, I'm happy with that. I love a broad nose, you know, to emphasise our beautiful African features that we are so proud of. Yeah, that we are so proud of. But one thing I'm not proud of is my hands. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It seems like there's more glue on my hands than the blooming actual artwork. Right, let's have a look at this now and see what it looks like. Let's have a look. We're getting there. Oh, we are getting there. Are you feeling that? I mean, the lips need moving over. Are you feeling that? Oh my gosh, look at those nostrils. Look at the strength in that post. Look, I can see it already. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I think I'll call that a night for now. Thank you for being with me on the first day of the year to sculpture. Yeah, keep following, keep supporting, keep sharing, and keep sending me resources or saving resources for me, because I'm on it now. I've started now, and when I start and I get in this zone, oh my gosh, there's going to be no stopping me. So thank you, signing out. Good night.